Hello smart viewers, welcome back to Binus TV Face to Face. Today we're going to talk about fashion and culture, but first let's look at top 12 fashion in 2017. Check it out. New athleisure, a sexy take on athleisure with skin skimming knits that outline every curve, color block bodysuits and cute sporty separates. Number 2, rainbow bright stripes in every color, shape, size and form. Think butt broadbands and skinny hypnotic stripes. Number 3, street chic utilitarianism. There's more to the trend than the khaki textile in 2017. There are oversized cargo pockets, boxy shapes, and ripstops equipped with drawstrings, cords, and toggles. Number 4, new shirting. Every season, designers task themselves to reinvent everyone's most essential workwear staple, the button-down shirt. In 2017, the looks like one-shoulder split shirt tops, shirt dress with graphic lines and only one shoe, and oversized shapes with extended sleeves. Number 5, 80s glam. After seasons of the 17s, we have finally moved on to another decade, the 80s, with dramatic ruffles, puff-up sleeves, and unapologetic glam vibes. Number 6, hard romantic. When accompanied by baseball caps, briefs, and in-your-face heart motifs, these delicate dresses feel like romance, but with a bite. Number 7, XXXXL bags. Supersized to an exaggerated degree, these babies will hold anything and everything. Number 8, Insta-worthy earring. Things that garner likes, decadent, over-the-top ear candy that's worth its weight in social media gold. Number 9, statement-making slogans. Perfect for introvert. Tees and dresses that do all the talking for you. Number 10, platforms. A win for the girls who love the height but hate the heels. And the last one, long navel grazing pendants. 2016, the year of the choker. As a result, 2017, the year of long pendant. So those are the lists for the top 12 fashion in 2017. So stay tuned with us for more about fashion and culture. Hello smart viewers, welcome back to Binus TV Face to Face. And today we got a really special guest. She's involved a lot in fashion world. And today we're gonna get some insights about fashion. What is the trending fashion and how about her own style? So please welcome Margareta Vania.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for coming.
Yeah, sure.
Before we start, please introduce yourself to our smart viewers.
Sure. Hello, my name is Margareta Vania. I'm currently studying international relation major. It's actually so far for what I actually do in workplace. And actually I'm a fashion blogger and also a teacher for Korean language in my own organization. So yeah.
All right. So let's start with why fashion? Why fashion blogging? What makes you
actually at first I don't know what is fashion blogger it looks like what is like to be a fashion blogger. Like I don't know exactly the job is, but when I was in like a middle school I discovered some senior bloggers from Indonesia because I don't know what to do at home, so I just like scrolling blogs online, and then I found several seniors bloggers that some people might be know, like Diana Rikasari, Sonia Erika and stuff. I already read their blogs since they are in the room, took photo of themselves and then posting on the blogs, and they are now it's so well known everywhere. So I imagined that, oh, maybe I should write something on my blog, because at the first time I owned a blog, it was not about fashion, it was not about anything. It's just like like my diary and stuff. But it's not a productive type of blog, right? So I decided, oh, so maybe I can write something that I'm curious about. And at that time, I was really curious about fashion. So I decided to write more about fashion stuff, like at the first time reviewing stuff. Like, oh, this brand from Fashion Week, it's kind of like odd or cute or some kind of stuff. I do review on my blog.
So you're basically like a curator in an art gallery, but you are curating fashion, is that right?
Yeah, some kind of like that.
So you are giving your own opinion about fashion. Okay, how is it hard to start that? Do you think that everyone can do that, and what should they do first thing?
Of course, everyone can do a fashion blog or other kind of type of blogging, yeah. But especially for fashion blogging, because I'm running it right now, for people who wants to make their own fashion blogs, I really wanted to say that you can do it actually at home. Basically, you can work it from your room and then reviewing on stuff that you like. It's not too hard actually, and it doesn't mean that if you want to be a fashion blogger, you need to buy branded stuff, you know. It can start with things that you have in your own house. Like maybe you can borrow your mom's stuff or your daddy's stuff. You can mix and match and then took a photo and then reviewing it online. And it can be a new idea that some people might like. You know, there are like millions of people in the world, so they will discover more about new style.
All right, it's interesting. And also, how does your fashion daily being influenced by your job as a fashion blogger?
So actually, a lot of judgmental things out there, like fashion bloggers need to be like full of branded stuff, you know, from head to toe, wear Chanel, YSL everywhere, like that. But it doesn't mean we need to portray that look, you know. A lot of my friends are coming from like not really rich family, but they can maintain their blog so well. For my own style, actually, I really love casual style because I know that my readers are mostly young people, like teenagers and people who work and startup company like that, and then people who are still in college. So I prefer a casual look for my blog rather than like put up like branded looks and everything that not a lot of people can afford for my viewers.
Okay, do you see any trends in the current fashion, especially from the casual look that you are maintaining?
Of course, I see a lot of trends going on, especially if you open Instagram, like OOTD everywhere. So trend for this year is basically stripes. Stripes, like you can see stripes all over fast fashion brand everywhere in the mall. And then like for casual style, probably like snapback and then a cap. It's really on right now. Like you can see from Hypebeast and stuff. It's everywhere. Oversized hoodie, oversized crop top hoodie. Maybe it's influenced by Kylie Jenner. Stuff.
Okay, it's interesting. And also about Hypebeast, this is really interesting because I've been really curious about Hypebeast. For people who doesn't know it, how would you describe Hypebeast? Is it a culture or what?
Hypebeast is actually at the first time it's not a culture, but probably now people nowadays like, oh, Hypebeast culture, it's on Hypebeast, so it's on trend. Actually, Hypebeast at the first time it was like an online platform that editor make to review some like high street brand until branded stuff online, and people actually starting to read it until now, and then it's going viral. And a lot of brands actually believe in Hypebeast right now because the editor can make a lot of good stuff in the news, like the article is so eye-catching and stuff. And then it's becoming a culture right now, so every people that goes on Hypebeast, it can be a new trend.
Okay, so basically, what gets inside Hypebeast becomes a trend, I would say. And can I say that Hypebeast starts as kind of a fashion blog at first?
No, it's actually started as a web portal for fashion, actually, at the first time. And then the way they can approach designer and brands, it's really good. So brand and designer actually like believe their brands can be like pop out on Hypebeast website. But there's a negative things about hypebeast as well, because every people now really like compete to each other in fashion industry to be like on hypebeast. Actually, not all people can be on hypebeast, but right now, because everyone is thirsty to be on hypebeast, they compete each other. Then actually, they're not capable enough to be on hypebeast, but they're trying too hard. Like, for example, they buying fake stuff to be like featured on hypebeast Instagram and stuff, to be like, oh, I'm a fashionable person, and then, you know, trying hard to afford that kind of look.
Okay, last thing before we close the segment, what fashion teaches you the most?
Fashion teaches me about expressing freely. I think I can express everything that I feel through fashion, my mood and stuff.
That's interesting. And we're going to the com break right now, so stay tuned with us. We're going to talk more about culture with Margareta Vania. Stay tuned with us. Hello smart viewers, welcome back to Binus TV Face to Face, and we're still with Margareta Vania. But before we talk further, let's see some of her activities. Check it out. So Margareta, tell us more about this, like what is it, like you were in this magazine and then how is it?
So at the first time, because this editor and then the stylist found me on internet because of my blog. So they contacted me like, oh, Margaret, can you support this fashion segment in our magazine? So I thought it would be an editor because I love to write and review stuff. But they said, oh no, you are going to be our models.
Ooh.
So actually my basic, I was like going to a modeling school as well, but I'm not really into it because I prefer to write, like working behind the camera lately. But they like offer me a job like, no, you are now in front of the camera, but I believe in you because I read your blog, some kind of stuff. So,
interesting. Next. And this, I see that's Ivan Gunawan, right?
Yeah, that's Ivan Gunawan, a famous designer. Yeah.
And this is your Instagram?
Yeah, this is my organization Instagram account.
Tell us more about it, like your organization, because I heard that you were running this organization focusing on Korean culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So what is it? Is it like a course or?
Yeah, basically I was making these informal organizations, you know. It's different from formal, you know. If you have formal organization, you will have like office and like your own room and stuff. But this is informal because I manage this online and then, you know, make the members know this online as well. I know the demand of Korean culture is so high right now. And I know that most of my blog readers are young people, and also most of them are female, which most of them also like K-pop and Korean culture. And then they ever ask me like, oh, Margaret, you know how to speak Korean, so maybe you can use your followers to, you know, educating together about Korean culture. And then, oh yeah, that's a cool idea. So I make this organization online finally.
Okay, so basically you are teaching
Korean
people
language. Yeah.
Korean from your platform.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is the picture of the class.
Yeah, yeah.
So you were setting up a meeting time and a meeting place with them, and it's flexible.
Yeah, it's flexible actually.
And also, maybe what if someone want to join? Maybe.
Oh, if all my members want to join to this organization, basically I will open like per batch registration. So they will register online via email, and then our admin will review it and then accept them.
And this.
This is like past events that I was promoting about this organization as well. I basically promoted on radio ever on Venus, and then some brand from Singapore actually invited me to be a guest star on their talk show and then talk about it as well.
Okay,
so,
interesting. Next.
So yeah, this is the homepage of the Instagram account.
Okay, so when people want to register, do they have to DM you or email or through email?
Yeah, directly to email, and then if they have like extra question and stuff, they can DM to the Instagram account. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. And I want to talk more about the organization. So it's basically a platform. It can be online and it can be face to face, right?
Yeah.
So you are setting up a meeting with people who are interested to learn Korean, about Korean culture, and you teach them.
Yeah, at first, actually, I don't really want to like make the organization like the exact organization, you know, just like sharing. Maybe we can do a Skype meeting and stuff. But a lot of people say, no, you can make it actually face to face, so we can learn better Korean language and culture, because the demand is so high right now, and a lot of Korean actually live in here. And a lot of people also work in Korean companies, so they actually need a help. But I see the demand is so high, but a lot of them do not have enough money to pay the Korean language course, because it's so expensive right now because the demand is so high. So because of that, I think, oh, why not I make this organization with 2 study services, private course and study club, so I can help for people who are in need but don't have any money to study, so they can still have an opportunity to study Korean language.
Do you run it by yourself, all by yourself, or?
Yeah, at first I run it by myself, and after like several months, my friend from the same institute as me helped me to run this organization as well.
Okay, what are your challenges when you first start this? I would say organization.
Yeah. So. At first, I never expect that a lot of people will join this, because I just like, hey, I make this informal organization. Do you want to join? And I didn't believe that a lot of people actually join at the first place. After I opened the batch 1, like, oh, okay, open registration. Do you want to learn Korean language? And then I got like 60 emails at first, like, yeah, I want to join and stuff. So. Yeah, after that, I know that a lot of people love to learn with me and learn this Korean language. I think they enjoy it the most.
Okay, is there any like syllabus that you follow, or do you design your own teaching method for them?
Oh, for teaching method, actually, I got inspired from my Korean teacher as well in under the embassy. So South Korean embassy have like Korean cultural center base. And I was learning there for Korean language, and my teacher was really kind and then really encouraging me to learn Korean language, because I didn't believe that Korean language is not important and stuff. But right now, I think it's not a trend language. It's a need right now, I think. So from my teacher's mindset, it's actually affected me to teaching my students right now.
Okay, what is the future prospect that you see from this organization?
So it's still a startup, right? It's still like 1.5 years. So it's going forward right now, and I believe that someday I will like have my own office with this organization and build this more bigger. So a lot of people who need this study service can learn better and with a good, good organization and society. Because from this organization, a lot of people connected each other. Like there are some people who already work, and some of them still students, and they're actually making connection. So it's, I hope if it's getting bigger, it will be like there are advantages as well to know each other.
Okay, and then at first you see it as a growing demand of Korean culture that you want to open this organization. And over time, I believe that you develop the sense of love with this organization. And I would like you to share like how how to start something and keep doing it consistently, because we see that a lot of people stop
That's
halfway, including maybe from your fashion blog experience.
Yeah, a lot of people around me want to start something, and then in the middle they actually stuck, and they feel like, oh, it's a failure. I cannot do it much further and stuff. So for people who actually making something, not maybe it's not same as me. Probably I would just want to say keep moving forward, because if you are going down for a bit or like stuck in a place like I feel I don't go much further from this spot, actually you can do it. Don't think that it's actually going to stop you. You keep fighting for what you do, keep exploring, keep sharing on people that maybe up there more than you, learning from them, because the biggest education is from another person's experience. It's free. Another person's experience is so free. You cannot pay for them, so keep sharing, and then from there you can learn something new, and then you can keep
Maybe
going.
you can also share some of your failures, like from the organizations or from the fashion blog, that maybe, and how do you get back from that, maybe, so it can be inspiring to our viewers.
At the first time I was starting my fashion blog, no one supported me, especially because I was starting this fashion blog when I was in middle school. I was too young, and then my parents didn't support me really well, like, oh, what the heck did you do? Doing fashion blogs on the internet? Oh, that's so ridiculous. But I keep going because I believe in myself that I can do it. So I keep blogging and writing and stuff. And it's going up until now.
Okay.
For the organization, I'm doing the same thing.
So the key is persistence, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is the end of our session for today's Binus TV Face to Face. Thank you so much for Binus TV crew and to all people who has helped, and especially to Margareta Vania. Thank you so much for coming and sharing with us. Hopefully, your story can inspire others more, especially the youth. To start doing something productively and meaningful. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
So stay tuned with us on Binus TV Face to Face every Friday, 1:30 p.m. And also visit binus.tv and see me.